we share, with a dash of this and a pinch of that, mixed all up with care. The best company and conversation, recipes and new creations. We're cooking up something good here at home. We are cooking up something good here at home.
Hey, hello, and welcome, family. So good to have you drop by the kitchen today. I don't know about you, but I'm glad Thanksgiving is over. We've done everything that we've needed to do, and now it's time to move on to the next big holiday. You know what that is? That's Christmas. And you know, it wouldn't be Christmas without Christmas cookies, and this would be a good time to get started to doing it. And I think probably a couple weeks, like these 2 weeks, are a good time to get them in the freezer, mark them liver or something that the kids won't get into, and put them in the freezer and forget about them, and you have that much accomplished, so you're not running around a couple days before Christmas saying, oh, I gotta bake cookies, oh my goodness, I have to do this. No, we don't wanna do that. And I'll tell you, when I think of Christmas cookies, there's one person I always think about because she does lovely cookies. Everything is so precise and beautiful, and she plates them beautifully, makes them beautifully. She's been here before, and you've enjoyed her, and she's back again. Her name is Stephanie Tedesco, and she does, as I said, she does really great cookies, and you're going to enjoy today because she's got some new ideas, something a little different, but something so easy, you could do them, the kids can do them, everybody can get involved. And that's what I like. This time of the year, you know, we're doing things, trying to get everything done, get the shopping done, get the decorating done, get the baking done, get everything done. And I think this is a good time to make a schedule of what you want to have accomplished by a certain date, and try with all diligence to keep that schedule, because that will get you through to a really pleasant holiday, not one where you're screaming and you're so exhausted and tired and you're thinking, oh my goodness, why didn't I do that earlier? I should have done, no. Get on a schedule, and this is a good time to do that. And you know what, on a Sunday afternoon when everybody's watching a football game or whatever, that's a good time to do the Christmas cards. That's what Mom and I used to do all the time together. Sunday afternoon, first Sunday in December, we would do Christmas cards. That was our procedure. But anyway, today we're going to get about 4 different kinds of cookie recipes, and you're not going to want to miss not one of them. So stay tuned. Right after the hint, we'll be back with Stephanie Tedesco and her Christmas cookies. We'll be back. Well, I'm so glad you're back, Steph.
Thank you for having me,
It
Arlene.
is so nice when you're here.
To.
And you know, it's true what I said in the open. When I think of Christmas cookies, I think about you.
Oh,
because
nice.
you do them so nice, and she's family, her kids, your grandson, what's his name?
Mason.
Hi, Mason. Wave,
Hi,
Grandma.
Mason. Yeah.
And no, she's not in the actual
He's
television.
Waiting. Yeah, when I told him I was going to be on the show, that's what he said. He says, Nana, will you talk to me from inside the TV? And then he looked around the TV and said, I don't think you're going to fit in there.
I love it. Well, I'll tell you what, you do things fit for a king, and you're going to show us, one of the first ones is this cake puff.
Right.
Okay,
right.
Tell us how to do this. This is the one that's so simple, anybody can do.
It's
okay?
one that you can get the kids involved. You can do it. Anybody can do it. All you do is you take
Show us your cake.
you take a regular box cake. You take
Chocolate
and bake
or
it,
lemon
chocolate, lemon, white, whatever flavor you want. You bake it just like you would normally, and it doesn't even matter what size pan it's in, just so it holds the whole, whatever shape
cake
it is.
mix,
And you let it cool. Then you're going to take your cake, and
you literally take the cake.
you actually take the cake. And let's get my gloves on here. And you're going to destroy
surgery here.
You're going to destroy this cake.
Oh, you're just
going to
crumbling
crumble it. You're just going to crumble it.
But what about the icing?
Well,
That's a beautiful
you're
cake
get
like
some
that.
icing, but wait till you see where the icing goes.
Oh my goodness, I love it. See, what I've said, that kids could do this, and you do the whole cake.
And you don't have, I mean, you can use your own recipe, you can use a box mix, whatever is good for you, whatever you use. Don't use anything, you know, that's not in your pantry, anything unusual. I just use whatever I've got.
I can see a Red Devil's food. I can see a lemon.
Lemon, white cake with
an almond.
Maybe a strawberry.
Nice.
Because what I'm going to do is.
So this is just supposed to be crumbs, just like that.
Crumbs. Then you
that's
just
like,
take.
I've had cakes that weren't supposed to look like that, that actually do.
And if you like just a bought frosting, That's fine. Or you can use your own. I'm sure Arlene's given us plenty of recipes over the years for icings. And this holds almost about a cup and a half. So what I like to do for a whole cake, and I probably think we should use the best part of it because you want it to be.
Now, can you add more to it if you don't have enough at the beginning?
You can. So let's leave just a little bit
there. So this is cake and ice. Oh, jeez.
You want to pull up my sweater, please?
Yeah, I was going to say, do I need to help you here with this?
Yeah, my sweater's sleeves are falling down. I'm not used to
that. That is so bizarre. I mean.
And then you just mix it in.
Until the icing covers the whole cake.
And it's going to look like a dough. When I'm all finished doing this, you're going to have a little bit of
together
like a
cake
dough, like a bread dough, whatever you want to call it.
Oh my goodness.
And
anybody can do this.
What do you think, Arlene? You think we need some more icing?
I think so.
I think so.
You want me to do that
for me?
Sure
enough.
enough.
Scrape out all the
I'll
little...
scrape it all out.
And you just keep mixing.
I think that's about it.
And I'm getting it all over the place here.
Here, you want to scrape that off?
I do.
There you go.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay,
all
good.
All right. Keep mixing it.
Mm-hmm. I love it.
Oh, I do too.
The smell is incredible.
Easy. You can make it whatever size you want.
I wasn't going to get involved, but I just know I have to. Oh.
You want to help too. Oh, my goodness.
She gave me the ones that they didn't use in surgery over there.
Is that what it is?
No, I don't know. I just pulled it, and it pulled right in. It might have caught on my ring. But it's okay. It will never hold me back from playing. Okay. Oh, it is like a dough. I see.
It looks like a dough now.
Now, what are we doing with that dough?
I'm going to get rid of these.
Oh, you're taking them off.
I'm going to take mine off because you just put yours on. Let me...
Okay.
Whoa, and I just got all over your floor. But
That's
okay.
Right.
Now you have your dough.
Okay.
And what I like to do is I like to use a scoop because then everyone's about the same size.
Same size, right.
So you just start scooping.
And here we have a pan that is covered with foil.
Now, if you want to roll it and you want to make it a little bit more,
sure.
you can.
Okay.
Okay.
Because this is still nice and moist.
It is. It's very moist.
These aren't going to bake, right?
No, we're not going to bake these. We're going to put these in the refrigerator for a little while.
To set up a little bit?
Yes, to get the icing and everything a little bit firm because then we're going to dip these.
Dip them in chocolate.
Chocolate, put little crispy things on them.
These remind me a little bit of like a trifle. A
truffle.
Truffle.
They are. They are. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they would look like that on a cookie.
They do. Yeah. They do.
So you're very busy. I know you are. You're working.
I do.
Say hey to all the girls over there at Jefferson.
Yes,
it's
everybody in our department in Jefferson.
Yeah.
I work in Jefferson Hospital.
I know we have a lot of people there that watch us.
Yes, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, they just love it.
Yeah.
They just, you know.
I get a lot of mail from, and you can put them close together, right?
You can. They're not going to stick.
Okay, you know what? Why don't you swap out? Let's put these to the back.
Okay.
You just put those
Put these in the fridge?
And I'll take this. I'll move this over here because she's going to show us now what to do with them after they have chilled a little bit and they've kept their shape, which is important when you're going to put them in the warm chocolate.
Yeah, they don't have to be hard, but they do have to be firm, Arlene.
Okay.
They can't be...
Right.
Okay. And
so those are lemon, right?
There. These are lemon now.
Okay.
And what you do is you just buy at your local cake supply store.
You
just
have your
buy
icing?
the chocolates.
Oh, that's chocolate, okay.
This is different colors of chocolate. There's,
all right.
For the Christmas holiday, you do the white,
different
the
colors.
red,
Yeah, I love it.
Yes.
Okay.
You can do milk chocolate, but I don't think we want milk chocolate with, oh, my grain's a little bit hard.
Yeah.
I think we need to put this
So I just dip this in here. Where do I put them after I dip them? Put them on a tray? Do you have a tray back there? No?
Well, we'll put a piece of
Put 'em
tin
on there.
foil. We can put them on here. Do you have
some right there in the bottom? Because can we use the foil that's in here?
We probably could.
Let's just do that.
You want to do that?
Yeah, save some time because I want them to see the other things that you've made.
Sure.
There we go.
Okay.
Is that enough? There you go.
That's plenty.
Okay. Good. And so I'm just going to drop these, and you're going to go ahead and start to make the peanut butter chocolate chip bars.
Yes.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, no, wonderful. You start off with 6 tablespoons of butter.
Okay, am I doing this right? Is this the way it's supposed to look?
You sure are.
And I'm just going to drain this so that
just tap it off like that. Yes, that's fine.
Now, do these have to go back in the refrigerator?
They do. I put them in, and if you
Till
want to put
they set
some
up a little bit.
sprinkles, or if you want to put,
okay.
We have some sprinkles and some sugars back here
Hey,
for
Lori's
you.
going to get us the sprinkles. Go ahead and keep making your, yeah, she'll get them for us.
Get those. You're going to cream your butter and your peanut butter.
Okay.
The butter needs to be soft too. You want to leave it sit out for a little bit.
Thank you, Lori. Okay, and we're just going to drop a few. I love
And then
these
I'm going
colors.
to add the sugar. That's a half a cup of granulated sugar.
Okay. And I just tap these on top? It's all while it's still wet, right?
Sure, yep. Just while
look
it's
how
wet.
nice. And think, that's a whole mouthful of cake with chocolate on it. I mean, what wouldn't you like about that, right?
Yes.
Goodness sakes.
Especially children like them.
Oh.
Even the big kids like them.
I was going to say, forget the children. It's like
Your
yummy,
eggs.
yummy. Very good. Oh, I can see where this is.
And you need to use a mixer for this too, Arlene, because you need to cream it. You need it to be soft.
Sure.
Because this is like more like a batter. It's not like a chocolate chip cookie dough. It has more batter consistency.
Okay.
Put my flour in.
And if your chocolate starts to get firm, you need just to put it back in and warm it up a little bit, right?
Yes.
And that brings it back. But you
in the
don't-
microwave. But
And you have to be careful it doesn't seize up because you get it too hot. That's not good.
right. And I'm going to set aside a half a bag of the semi-sweet
Okay.
mini chips. I use the mini chips, but if you have the regular chips in your pantry, use regular
it.
chips.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? She's making the peanut butter bars, and when we come back, she's going to continue making them, and we'll do a whole lot more in just a minute. It's Christmas cookies and more and more and more. And tell us about what you're doing with that peanut butter bar.
Okay, what I did was I spread it into a 13 by 9 pan
You're gonna
that had
put
been
that-
sprayed with whatever
Yeah.
kind of baking spray you use. We're going to put it in a 350 oven,
Preheated oven, right?
already preheated.
Okay. And then when you bring it out, after how many minutes?
Anywhere between 20 to 25, depending on
Okay.
your oven.
Okay.
Depends on your oven.
And then you're going to take these mini chocolate chips that it was part in the batter.
I left part of them here.
You're going to do what with them?
I'm going to spread them over the hot cookie.
bring it
Well,
out.
after it, right as soon as it comes out, and use an offset spatula and spread them out after you put them on there, but they're going to melt. And after they melt, you use your offset spatula and you rub it on the
how
top.
much
and it's
easier
like,
is it?
It makes like its own
Icing.
icing.
Yeah.
Is basically what it does.
Okay, now, we've never done pizzelles, but we're doing them today because she makes great pizzelles. And we've got the pizzelle. Look at I love this little mini. I like that with the
Minis,
little ones.
yeah.
So they're nice bite size.
They are.
Okay,
They're-
show us how to make it.
Okay, easy. Everybody's afraid of them, but don't be
know.
afraid. It's 3 whole eggs. Now, if I can make your mixer go, I'll be
Okay,
doing
do this
good.
one first. That's your power.
Okay.
Yep. And you want them, then you keep pressing that up and it makes higher, the plus or the minus. There you go.
Okay, you're going to beat your eggs just till they're a little bit.
Now they should
it's
be room temperature, huh?
3 room temperature whole eggs.
Good.
And I always use large eggs,
Yeah, me
Arlene.
too,
I'm like you. I
always.
use the large. Okay, and then you're
gonna
going to add 2/3 of a cup of sugar.
Sugar.
Add
Do
it
it
in
slowly.
gradually like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't hurt to.
Take that
You're going to beat it around a little bit.
to dissolve it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just mix it with the. You know, it doesn't have to be fluffy. Just mix it
Right.
together. Then you're going to take a half a cup of oil.
What kind of oil?
I use canola oil.
Canola. You could use
But you can
Crisco
use
too.
any
vegetable.
kind of vegetable oil.
I would not use olive oil though.
No,
That's
olive
too
oil
heavy.
makes it. It gives it a funny taste.
Yeah, it's too heavy for that.
Okay, and you're going to
Wow.
incorporate that.
So what's that? 3 ingredients?
So far,
Okay. Now what do we do?
okay. Then you're going to put in a half a teaspoon of anise oil. And it usually
Anise oil.
and it comes in a small
Little bottle.
and you can get that at usually it's the pharmacies and things like that carry that, and sometimes it's only
Can you
around
use
the
anise
holidays.
extract?
I've never used anise extract to
Okay.
be honest with you.
But if you don't like the anise flavor, you can always flavor with vanilla, which
Right.
you've told us about.
Right, vanilla, teaspoon of vanilla and a couple drops of lemon
Right.
extracts.
Okay.
But when it comes to the anise, I still use the anise.
You can smell that. That smells like Christmas when you get that anise
Exactly.
going.
If you're used to smelling
Yeah.
the anise pizzelles.
Okay. What else
Okay.
now?
Now we're gonna add
the
2 cups of flour.
That anise, I'm telling you.
Add your
2 cups,
flour.
okay.
2 cups, all purpose.
Okay.
And you're just gonna make
Mix
your.
it around. It makes a nice batter.
It does, and you don't have to use the big mixer. You can use this
Yeah,
kind
hand
if you
mixer
have a
works
hand
well.
mixer. And
I
that's
know
that.
that. Thank you. I know that you're like overwhelmed with all your baking assignments she has for the holidays, so she's not even taking any more customers.
No.
But I know you have a lot of them that you've had for a long time.
Long time, and some of them were from the last time I was on here, yes.
Aw,
yes,
that's
from
nice
the last
to
time I
know.
was on your show.
We have nice viewers, excellent viewers.
Okay, that's
All right,
that.
so the batter's done.
Batter's done. Very
Alrighty.
easy.
Now what do we do?
I'm just going to scrape the bowl to
Make
make
sure
sure I
it's
get
all
all my
done.
flour and everything.
And that's a great consistency. It's not real runny and it's not real thick.
right.
It's
And
just right. Oh, that
You
smell.
preheat. Make sure you preheat your pizzelle iron.
Okay, let me show you that because I want you to see this is her pizzelle iron that's
And it makes
preheated.
4 minis.
According to the manufacturer's instruction, it makes
Right.
4. You know, usually there's 1, 2, like that's the one I have. But this is nice if you're doing, and she does a lot of this for, you know, cookie trays, holiday trays, weddings, all the stuff that you
and
do.
They fit better.
Well, and not only that, I think when you're doing things for holidays, people would like to know, what does that taste like without taking a great big cookie? Don't you
Right,
think?
right.
I mean, I really believe that. And so when you make the small size like this, it's perfect.
And Arlene, I don't mess with the teaspoons like
No,
most
no,
people
no.
do.
Cheaper,
I
look at
use
that.
a disposable decorating bag, any kind. It doesn't necessarily.
Wonderful.
I spray a little bit of your cooking spray in there.
Okay, and now?
And now
You
we
cut the tip.
snip off the tip a little bit. Just
Okay.
make sure you don't get it back into your
Exactly.
stuff.
Okay.
And then what I do is I just squeeze it on, and I use the center as a guide.
Oh, you just go around there.
Yep.
Oh, that much. So you know that that's exactly the amount that you need.
Yep.
Now, how long do these cook?
Oh, less than a minute. Sometimes depends.
Really?
It depends on the batter. If the batter's
Okay.
a little bit thicker,
Put
you
it
may.
down?
Yep. Put it down. Lock the.
Okay. I'm
lock
taking
it.
over this job while she's going on to the mini gobs.
Pumpkin
I can't
gobs.
wait. Yes.
Pumpkin gobs.
Let's just, yeah, just set that
Can I
underneath
set
there.
that
That's
underneath
fine,
there,
sure.
please?
Okay, I'll get this out of your way.
All right.
I mean, we're really busy here with a lot of stuff going on.
We are
huh?
busy, aren't we?
Now, I don't want to pick that up and see if it's done until I wait a minute, right?
At least a minute.
Because sometimes they'll pull apart if it's not set enough.
Right,
I've
right.
experienced that. Anybody that's made pizzelles knows.
Okay. So
And
in
these can
this
also
one-
be shaped when you bring them out. If you put them over a coil, they can even be used as cannoli shells if you want.
Right. You can
which
put
is
a cream
nice.
filling in
Yeah.
them. But it can, like, again, it can be if there's a particular icing you buy or icing that you make, you can do whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm. Now,
They're
this
very
is
forgiving.
for the mini pumpkin gobs.
Right. You're going
And
to take.
what do you have there?
I have. My
What's in
sugar,
your
my
bowl?
egg. In my bowl, I put my Crisco.
Okay.
My shortening. It's a cup of shortening.
Oh, are they cute? I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait. I think
cup of
this is a great
pumpkin,
idea.
And this pumpkin is just pureed pumpkin. It's not,
Not
pumpkin
pumpkin.
pie mix.
Yeah, don't make the
Pumpkin pie
mistake.
mix is not.
It will not work.
Not good.
Will not work for
Okay.
you. Okay.
Cream the two together a little bit.
Okay, let's talk about what else you're going to do in
I'm
case
going
we
to
run
put
out
some
of
brown
time.
sugar, and I have 3/4 of a cup
Brown sugar.
brown sugar.
And you have, is this white sugar?
Sugar shortening.
Yeah, a cup of granulated sugar.
Yes, my granulated
And your
sugar.
egg. You have an egg.
I don't know why my brown sugar's there. I don't have it on there.
We have extra brown sugar.
I might have done that.
That's all right, not to worry.
Put the granulated sugar.
Okay. And you're just mixing all this together,
I'm
right?
mixing it together.
Throw your egg in
Just
there.
throw my egg in.
Then you have some, what is, oh, I better look at my little, not quite.
Not quite.
Just a
And
little
you know
bit.
what? You can next time you can add a little bit more batter. The first
Yes,
one is
more,
kind of
yeah.
like a little
Trial.
trial and error.
Yeah.
Some vanilla.
Okay.
Okay.
And your cinnamon?
Cinnamon.
Yeah. Now what do? You're just going to put these on a cookie sheet.
I'm going to drop them by spoonfuls onto a lightly greased cookie sheet.
Okay. And
I
then,
like to mix this together, Arlene.
oh, sure, go ahead.
I use it with a fork. That way the cinnamon.
It distributes better, doesn't
Yes.
it? Yeah.
Yes.
Let's take one more look at these. I think these, you think they're done?
Yes.
Okay, look at these. Don't you love it? Look how cute they are, like two
that
little
in.
bites. And you want to put them on, as you bring them out, put them on a coaling rack, and you want to keep them flat, because if you don't, whatever form that you're putting them down for them to cool at, that's the form they're going to stay. So you want to be sure that you put them down flat, just like that. Okay.
That's it. That's all you do to make sure.
Okay, so I'm going to do around, you know what, we're going to keep making cookies, and while we do that, you're going to take a break, and we're going to tell you how to get all of the recipes you've seen today. Here's how you do it. You got to send for the recipes because look at this table full of delicious cookies. Thanks, Stephanie.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, first is a cake puffs. This is what they're going to look like once you dip them into the chocolate and you put the sprinkles and everything on them. They're beautiful. Should you keep them in the refrigerator?
It doesn't matter one way or another.
And then what's that down there?
That is the chocolate chip peanut butter bars.
Beautiful. And you just put a little bit of chocolate on top of those.
I just drizzle a little melted chocolate after they were cut.
Look at the pizzelles. Don't you love these? Oh, the smell in here is just awesome. I'm telling you, they're perfect. They're delicious. You're going to want to get that recipe. And you package them in a little...
6 of them in a half dozen in this nice little box for a nice little gift for someone.
Or even in a little tin.
Or you can put them in the tin.
Right.
You can put your peanut butter bars in
the tin. And then the mini gobs.
Mini gobs, pumpkin.
The pumpkin mini gobs. And let me show you, this is the way you want to put those together. Get a nice container that seals, put wax paper on the bottom, on the top, and then make sure that lid snaps tight. It's really important, okay? There you go, put them in the freezer. I hope that you got some ideas. Be sure to join us the next time because it wouldn't be the same without you here at home. We'll see you then. Thanks, Steph.
Thanks.
Mwah.
Food provided by Jordan Banana Company, wholesalers of fresh fruit and vegetables in Dravosburg, Pennsylvania.
Cornerstone Television wishes to thank all our faithful viewers whose consistent prayers and financial support have made this program possible.